So today could potentially start the first day of a new series. I just need everyone's opinion. These videos go around quite a lot and they're very hard to keep engaging. I still won't want to do a full lesson as a whole hour and make you watch that. I'd chop it down into maybe 15, 20 minutes tops videos and get all the best bits and all the knowledge from each video packed into a small video. But I need everyone's opinion basically. Would this be something you're interested in? Like, I currently play off 12, so my next goal obviously is to get down to single figures, start taking it a lot more seriously and record my journey. Because I get lessons very regularly, I practice quite a lot, but I keep that all hidden. When I think, why should I hide it when potentially there could be people out there who could be learning from what I do and I get taught? There might be people out there who genuinely want to see my progression. And we're in winter, which is the most perfect time to practice and teach. So, I don't know. It's up in the air. Using this as a taster. Let me know how the video goes and whether this would be something that you would be interested in. Right, let's get in there and get better at golf.
Have you got out there at all or not?
Well, apart from messing around with him, and I was ill with that flu that was going around, and the crap weather of last week, not played too much, but every single day I've been working on exactly what I was working on. Yeah. And when I did play, I was still getting that hook, which I know last time we was working on hip, because my thought process of hip turn was this hip going forward.
And what I've said is it should centralise.
So what I've been working on is, we had balls on my feet, which was a must. And hip going back rather than left hip going forward. So that's what I've been working on, even just in my front room.
Trying to centralise your pivot a little bit.
With my weighted club and stuff like that. I've just been hitting the ball so well. The only downside was, because it's all turning movements, and you said don't even think about downswing, we're doing this step by step. I've been literally just like, not even thinking about the downswing, I've just been focusing on the back, which has been brilliant, and distance has probably gone up, smooth, I was able to like hit nice 3/4 shots, everything, but then I think when I got a bit too carried away and probably speeded things up, that's when I was getting that hook. And
as you speed things up, you are most likely to revert to type. You're going to go to a default at speed. I'm just going to bring the ball this way, make sure you're right in front of the monitor.
Because this is what I was doing, I was like wide to get balance with this, but if I kept it at like shoulder width and then just turned my feet out, I felt wider as it is anyway.
So it's almost like, imagine I'm there, square toed, and I can then turn my toes out, or I can bring my heels in, You're still creating the width in the platform.
And I feel more stable, I feel like I'm on the balls of my feet.
And that's one thing to check, isn't it? What did we talk about last time at setup? Can you remember? I said to you I wanted a certain set of numbers set on here, didn't I? At your address.
Oh, anything over 50-50.
So we were looking at kind of 60-40 towards your toe side to sit on the ball of that foot. Remember, your tendency last was to sit into the heels.
I was in my heels.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, and then because you're in your heels, we thrust forwards to stabilise. Yeah.
And this is what I love about lesson, like the learning of lessons. Like we was talking about perspective last time.
Yeah.
Mine was, I was in my heels, and I was thinking I want to be back there anyway. Yeah. So I might as well bloody start near enough there. Whereas if I start there and then try to swing, I can't swing back. So the first thing I have to do is go forward.
Okay, absolutely.
So now I've got like the mindset of, right, balls at the feet. Yeah. And as I turn, it turns me back.
Correct. Yeah. So how are you going to get pressure into the heel? Okay, is actually by pulling this right hip backwards. Yeah. Not by starting in the heels and then pushing this hip forwards.
And that's what I was doing. One thing like as well, even though, because my old feeling of coming down was very toey, I still, like even when I'm coming down, I'm still finding myself go toe. Yeah. So I'm like starting more towards the toes, balls of the feet. Okay. Maybe going back.
Like you're moving to it.
But then now on the downswing, I'm still going back to toe.
And this is kind of what we're gonna look at a little bit. Okay. My vision, okay? I've always said to you, haven't I, as you thrust forwards, nothing turns and we just get this. You know, we get that closed off thorax at the top, don't we? Upper body doesn't open up particularly well.
Me being further away from the ball helped me find the balls
so the way,
of my feet.
Yeah, absolutely. So I think what I would have said to you, okay, so for example, just address the ball, okay, but to get the pressure more to your toes, okay, don't just lean yourself forwards, okay? Do it by moving your feet backwards. Does that make sense?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, that's kind of what I would have said to you. Yeah, so it's not a matter of, right, get into there and then try and move forwards to find that position. It's get into this normal setup, which might be a bit on your heels, and then just shuffle your feet back a fraction.
Right, yeah.
Does that make sense?
Because that's exactly what I was doing. I'd get comfy, then I'd try find my balls.
Yeah.
And then go from there.
Yeah. No, I would say to you, get yourself comfortable. So whilst you've got body track in front of you right now, okay, get yourself onto it, get comfortable, all right? So don't worry about what you're seeing. Just get comfy.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Yeah, that is all right. Yeah, so we kind of see the right numbers in there. Perfect, okay, go with that.
Keep it down, find the balls by moving backwards.
And whilst, like I say, whilst you have that feedback in front of you, just keep referring to it. Because often what you feel and what you're getting could be different. You could be there, I'm on the balls on my feet, okay, I'm really stable, and it's like, nah, you're still massively in your heels, okay? So if you're seeing like they're 55-ish, perfect. No.
I think like that last lesson where it was literally just me focusing on that, I've took that feel away with me.
And that's exactly what
I can't get rid of it now, so I know when I'm 60-40.
And that's perfect, that's exactly what we need to get, okay? The problem is when you don't always have the feedback in front of you, it's like, well, I think I'm doing it, but what if I'm not? You know, so whilst it's there in front of your eyes, do utilise it, okay? Even if it's just to confirm that, yeah, the feeling I've got is right, perfect, okay? Okay, right, have a little look then. Okay, right, have a little look, tell me what you think.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay.
Just, it's the same thing with me every single time. It just doesn't shallow as much as...
That's alright though, it doesn't always need to, okay? Look at kind of what we did before, yeah? See the pressure on the right places? Okay, certainly on your right side, that's much better. You're not sitting deep into the heels like you always were before, okay? Posture looks absolutely fine. Right, what I want us to try and see, just a little. Okay, so absolutely plenty of turn.
You can just see though, like a little bump towards the ball with my hips at the top of the, I think it's the top of the swing. You know, there.
Yeah, it's like thrust down and forward, isn't it?
At least my left hip's cleared.
A little bit, isn't it? It's going to touch. I mean, you can still see your pressure shoot straight up onto those toes of both feet.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is essentially because you are still thrusting deep, or going forwards. Okay, what your position is?
See, I'm happy with that. I've come away from the wall.
Yeah, we have a little bit. We have a little bit. Okay, and yes, could we keep that a touch deeper? Yeah, quite possibly. Okay, you got the club in good places here. Nothing wrong with this. Setting the club good. Position at the top, no major issues. Pressure shifting forwards, which is great. Okay, just a little bit out to the toe, but that's the that's your thrust forwards. All right, and I've always said to you about trying to make sure that we don't get the chest and the body shut here.
Yeah.
Okay, which is one of the biggest things, isn't it? Okay, think of the line I always had across there. Where are we pivoting to target? In the past, you've been more and more out to the right hand side.
That's not my worst though.
Not at all.
Especially my hips. My hips have actually started to clear by themselves.
Movement in there, isn't there? Okay. What we'll do still a little bit of kind of pressure movement work, right? I think in the sense of, okay, can we keep this right hip a little deeper, yeah, and then allow it to move laterally, yeah, okay, and then open rather than thrust out forwards.
Because I think,
thrust out onto those tiptoes. Struggle to rotate a little bit from there. Okay. It's not the worst. Your movement there is better.
I need
Settle position good.
Slow it down sometimes, especially when we're working.
Yeah.
Here.
So go into setup. Okay. So slowing it down is just going to give you more time to manage the movement.
Yeah.
Okay, which is exactly what we want to get, isn't it? Okay, better management of that move. So I want you to be able to think, okay, right, just swing it up to the top. Yeah. So this right hip's going to come back. Okay, right, and then it's going to go, yeah, okay, so you see it's all into the heel right now. Now you would turn as you swing back down. Okay, okay. So swing it up to the top. Just keep your eye on the iPad for me at all times. Yeah, so go up. So, okay, yeah, so you can see how it's now moved into the bottom. There we go, there we go. That's it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, then, yeah, go on.
I always thought that was a sway. That was my problem.
A sway essentially is when you just move across it, okay? Or that's a slide. Sway is more into the backswing, yeah? And then you just keep sliding and sliding and sliding without applying a brake that actually stops you from doing it, okay? There is a lateral component to a swing, yeah? It's not just turn and turn, is there, okay? There is a side-to-side motion. There's a forward and back mode. There's an up and down motion, yeah? It's fully three-dimensional. Now what you've got to do is manage those tendencies.
And then I used to think...
At the minute, like I say, you set up, move forward a little bit in the backswing, okay, and then more on the downswing, which just stops everything from turning. If we can deepen this on the turn, yeah, so first thing is, right, that hip goes backwards, yeah, and then in transition it's going to go across, yeah, okay, it's not thrusting out this way.
My thought
process,
process,
it's going across.
Again, it comes back to perspective, which I think, for me, is... Because I've always been taught things, or took it the wrong way, and practiced wrong things. So like, me thinking my hip goes back like that, I used to think it used to come through like that, which it does, but the way I'm thinking it in my head for it to go like that's the movement. It's not, is it?
Not necessarily.
I need that.
Can be, but
like you said,
it's
that
not always though, is it?
lateral...
Yeah, definitely. Okay, right, jump on here, up to the top. So, yep, so you'll be pretty even, or even left side down at address. Right side goes down as you go up to the top of the swing. Okay, so swing it up. Yeah, perfect. Okay, and then early in transition, left side. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, so it's that little lateral move, but it's early in transition. Okay, boom. Yeah. Right, now essentially yours would be then moving forwards. Okay. Right. However, on this, is that what you need to do? No. No, just a little side bump. Okay, here we go. You've now got some pressure under this side that you can then start to extend from.
And when I get there and I do that, I just feel like I can unleash. Okay. It's crazy.
Okay.
I know it's it's obvious because when I go toe.
Yeah. What rotation have you got when you're moving in that orientation?
I just can't even.
Okay, so make a few swings on there. Start off slowly, okay, and then we'll gradually pick up a bit of pace. So right side down, turn it to the top, okay? Yeah, and then go left side down, okay? That's it, and down. Okay. Feel the difference?
Yeah.
Yeah? Go right side down. That's it, left side down. Yes, good. Now try and pick up a fraction of speed in there. So just a little bit quicker than what you were. Right, that's it. Okay? So I want you to make sure that left side gets down as early in your transition as you can do it. Okay? So essentially think of it, even before the club moves away, that side goes down. Okay? So right side down. Yep, up. Okay? Right, left side down, down. There you go. Yeah? Almost like 4 individual movements. Right side, turn up. Left side, turn down. Okay? Yeah. Okay. How does it feel when you do that?
It feels right.
Okay.
It's just being able to
well,
do it.
Is this helping you create some feedback and a feeling? That's what we need. If we can get some feeling and a sensation and a bit of feedback that says, yeah, okay, this is what it's going to feel like, this is how we want it to be. Good, okay.
It's just getting that foot to go down before my arms come down.
Okay, so the timing of the movement. Yeah, okay.
Because I'm so armsy and handsy.
Okay, do that again. I'm going to video you do it. Okay. At that pace for me, Mitch.
It shallows just automatically because it's coming down on the actual
Now again, look. Have you thrusted?
Nope.
No, okay. Is your chest nice and open at impact?
Yep.
Yeah? You're not shut there, are you, like you've been in the past? Remember day one when we started and your lines were over there at impact?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay. Now you compare that even to the swing you made 5 minutes ago. So let's just get rid of the pressure bits. Yeah?
That's like a dress, basically, isn't it? And that's just all going out.
Thrust forward, big scoop into that spine, no rotation in your upper body. Going to have to work the hands a little harder. Yeah? Okay, from here, look. Alright, there's set up. Right hip deepens, yeah. Translates sideways, yeah. Club drops into a really good place, yeah. Body turns, and we're through.
Because I'm so quick from the top.
It's not just get to the top and just swing down. It's get to the top, have a little move to your left as we swing down. Yeah, okay.
I just need to think.
Get that tiny bit of a shift.
Keep that there for as long as I can. Feel the shift.
Yeah.
Then
you rotate to it. Absolutely. Yeah.
Because as soon as that gets there, I literally feel like I could hit that as hard as I actually want to. Whereas when I'm toes, balance is all over the place.
So we go over it on toes and it's this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely. So right side. Yeah. Left. Okay. Yeah. Right. So I want you to come onto the mat now. Same speed as what you've just done. Right. So kind of feel like you push the right side down, turn up. Yeah. Push the left side down, turn back down again.
I mean, I finished
okay.
left heel rather than left toes.
Okay, and can look at your delivery numbers from there. So you had a path that was just in to out. Yeah, 2.8 in to out, with a face that's 0.4 close. What's it feel like?
It's just one of them where I know when it's grooved, it's just going to be so much better. Because these are like effortless swings.
For you, it's always been about stabilising the face position.
Yeah.
Club's always worked in pretty good ways. Direction-wise, plane-wise, strike's always been okay. It's the face that's been so variable, hasn't it? Sometimes we get face so wide open, some days we get it really shut. Yeah?
Yeah.
You know, why doesn't it translate onto the course? Okay, because we can't control the face as well. So it's how do we stabilise that? Yeah? Which is why up, get left, okay, turn and pivot, and all of a sudden we can get some control. That's it. So now, there you go. Yeah, that's it. It's that little bump to the left-hand side. Good. And then essentially what you do is extend off that left side. Here you go. Now what I'll say to you this time, okay, is try and do it on the board a little quicker. Yeah. Okay, so we try and get a little closer to our sort of normal club head speeds. Okay, so right side down, up. Okay. Yeah, left side down, down. Okay, get that left side earlier. Yeah, so swing it up for me. Just go to the top. Yeah, okay. Right, go on now. Yeah, see how early. Yeah, where the club is. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. If you're down here, right, by the time that's shifting.
Too late.
Absolutely. I want to see it bang. Yeah, really early, and then push off your left side. There you go. Right, same thing. Nice and early. Yeah. So right side down to the top, left side now. Yep, and through. Okay. Same sequence. Downswing a little quicker. Yeah, just a touch. So left side down. Yeah, good. Right. Same speed as that now. So you were swinging before, that last swing we had was 76, okay? So I expect this probably a little bit nearer to 80. Yeah, a little bit more pace. Same movements, yeah. So good setup.
.160 with like
I mean,
an effortless swing
like that. That gave the spin a little bit low on that one, as you can see, but strike does sound extremely good.
Yeah, it sounds a lot more out the middle.
Sounds extremely good.
It's like a crack rather than a thud. So it is literally like, before you even get to the top.
So if you watch when I did that little drill, okay? So I'm just taking the club back to about here, okay? And then as I'm lifting the club up a fraction more,
the weight's already gone.
See, I'm lifting up and I'm still moving forwards. Yeah. It's just a little feel thing. Yeah, but I'm already. Yeah. So as I'm finishing the backswing, okay, I'm already moving left side. Yeah. What I'm not doing is finishing right side at the top. Okay, and then trying to find it on the way down.
It's literally the ball throw, isn't it? Like you want to sit on your right side, then try to throw the ball. You'd plant your left foot, then throw the ball.
And okay, so I was stepping forwards, as the club was going backwards. What's happening? Essentially recentering, yeah? So I'm behind the ball, take it back, move forwards. Make sense? Yes. Body's going this way, club's still going that way. You start to get that sequence and that timing, okay? So when you're saying, okay, what can I do without this mat? Well, there's a drill. Tell me. Does DJ move laterally, okay? Does he sway or slide or however you want to do it? So that line off his ankle, yeah? Okay? See how his legs now close the gap of the line lock?
Before his line?
Yeah. Okay, see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's aligned all his joints up this side, okay, and then he gets some extension, which turns that body through. Okay, so where you're thinking whatever you do, don't move that way, Okay, actually some of the best players in the world display it. Okay, lateral, yeah. See his hip closing that line. How early, look where the club head still is. Okay. Okay. Let's do it one more time. I want you to watch the pressure. Okay, you will see that little white dot. Okay, so let it centre you. You'll see that little white dot move right as you go back and then move back to the left before it even reaches the top of the swing. You ready? Mm-hmm. See it? That's recentering. Are you swaying?
Nope.
Nope, you're recentering that pivot, okay?
Greened it.
Yeah. Back right, but it's on the green.
Taking that. I'll be left, surely.
No.
It's down the middle, that one.
Yeah, straight over the pin.
I felt like I was a bit too late.
Okay.
So I definitely felt the transition, which felt good. Felt like I was in my left heel, but I did it a bit too late.
And that's fine. There's going to be a level of exploration, isn't it? You've got to experiment and find it.
The main important thing, though, is I know what to practice.
Well, know what you're working
and know what to do.
You know what you're working for. You know what your feels are. Good shot, middle of the green.
We take them.
So you see these few here, just as you hit them, okay, you've had a couple that have missed out to that right hand side where the face has been open. But it kind of puts it into context, doesn't it? Okay, rather than just hitting down what's like the 18th of St Andrews. Yeah. Actually, you know, if I hit a green, look how neutral it is. Path 0.1, face 0.8. Okay, we shouldn't be missing greens at that. Look at the smash, really solid.
I think I went a bit too early. That's
a really solid strike, though, bud.
Yeah, good strike.
Okay. Good.
Stay on.
Really good, mate. Absolutely airmailed it, but straight over the line.
That was a good one.
How's that sound, mate?
Yeah, amazing.
Happy with that?
So I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know down below if you want to see more of this video, like my journey, and not only my journey, like can you pick up tips along the way? Like, can we do this together? I'm going to try and keep them as short as possible. Like I said, they're an hour lesson, so I want to keep it down to like 10-15 minutes. That's a lot of cutting out. I hope you do like it, because I would really love to sort of implement this sort of journey into my channel. But let me know.